So the other day, as I often do, I was browsing the Steam Workshop for updates on certain Crusader Kings mods. With ModCon going on right now, there's a lot of updates. I saw a familiar face, one that I hadn't seen in a while, and it's the Bronze Age. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Bronze Age was a mod that was around the early part of Crusader Kings 3's history. I think it came out in 2020, and then it was last updated in January 2021. And essentially it aimed to bring the Bronze Age era to Crusader Kings 3, which is, I think, it had two start dates at 2115 BC and 1590 BC. Definitely a different style mod, something that you don't really get in the base CK3 experience. But unfortunately the mod, it died fairly quickly, so there was basically no hope for it to come back until recently on April 25th. It's apparently some people have brought this back in honor of the old mod and are working on it actively, and it is now called Bronze Age Reborn, and you can download it and you can play it right now, and we're going to jump in here in a second, and I'm just going to show you some things so that you can familiarize yourself with it. With that out of the way, welcome. First of all, love the introductory menu here. It's very, very lovely, and then we have some pretty nice, some dudes here. So if we hit new game, and if you go in here, so we have the 2115 BCE and 1590 BCE starts. So these starts are the first intermediate period and the Great Sumerian Revolt, and then this one actually has 4. Like you have the sack of Babylon, which is crazy. You have the murder of Mursil. You have the eruption of Thera, which that's pretty sweet. You can play as Perseus. You can play as this lad over here, the King of Willian. There's a lot of options. I would assume you could probably play as maybe somebody over in Troy. I don't know. But I'm just going to click on Perseus for my example, and we're going to jump in. So first off, just taking a quick look at the map. I really do like the paper map look of this one. I like the font quite a lot, and I enjoy the shadows. As you can see, it has this really lovely, these fish, and it's quite nice. Not a ton of unique buildings quite yet, which is totally fine. However, if we jump onto our actual buildings itself, you can see that the gold and that the levies do look different, which is cool. We have simple earthworks, we have burial sites. Let's see, I'm just going to scroll through here just to see if we have anything that's updated. Okay, so we do have something. Here's the first thing. The walls of Mycenae, by sacking high massive boulders, not a barbarian shall lay hand upon this land. Their sheer size will inspire later men to think they were built by Cyclopean strength. That is actually really cool. And it looks like, let's see if there's any unique decisions for this guy, if any of those are in the thing. Okay, so we don't have any yet. Divine the stars is an option. Let's look at his faith, actually. So he's Mycenaean. They have astrology, they have Aegean syncreticism, and they have sanctity of nature. They got a lot of stuff going on here. This is actually really cool. So different faiths. Let's actually just jump back out here. Check out not the cultures, I'm sorry. The faiths have a new icon too. So we have different faiths. We have Aegean, Proto-Hellenic, Thracian. Whoa, a lot of cool stuff down here. The sun worship. Oh, and they have their own unique, the Berbers. Wow. Wow. This is really cool. This is really, really cool. And I love the symbols of them. Let's actually pop down here just to see. So who's this lad? Oh, he's got 10,000 troops. Actually, yeah, let's check out the men-at-arms. And we also have unique icons too, which you guys know I love. I love when mods can differentiate themselves, and it does have that flavor of this time period. This kind of reminds me, honestly, at a glance, I'm definitely getting the Fallen Eagle, but for the Bronze Age, which is very cool. So obviously this is the same, similar successions. I don't know if so we have urban government, urbanism. Oh, okay. I think this is a new government type, unless I'm wrong. Somebody can correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's different. Oh, okay, we got unique men-at-arms, or unique knight symbols, and unique men-at-arms. So we have boar tusk warriors, and we have light skirmishers, as well as quite a few others. You can get chariots, you can get all kinds of stuff, and it looks like they've taken the time to actually change all of it except for the levies, which is cool. I do like that. The warriors of the Hellenic migratory utilize helmets adorned with boar tusks, which surely intimidate any foe. That's cool. That is very cool. And then we have a royal court, still the same. Obviously that would make a lot of sense. It'd be strange if they had already changed it. So intrigue looks like this. Got some cool courtiers. I don't know. I wouldn't imagine there's no new positions. I couldn't imagine there would be. But we have these lovely, okay, here we go. These lovely backgrounds, some of which I know for a fact are different, and then she has this fantastic crown. I don't remember seeing this before either. So you have quite a bit of unique assets, evidently. unique backgrounds for these. It looks like these 4. This one looks like it's generic. Actually, these 5. Looks like that one's generic. And then let's see. I'm gonna hop around here, and then you have this. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, this lovely, lovely like throne sort of open area. I don't. Oh, actually, I'm gonna let's do it. Let's vassalize him. Like a negotiating alliance. Let's do that. I mean, I'm just helping him. I'm helping him out. I'll make a kingdom. I think he's already a king. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he has 3. He's got 3 kingdom titles. Also, everything. I really like the look of this. This is very cool. Let's hop down to Egypt, to the 15th dynasty, and see what other kind of options we have down here. So they actually do have a couple. They have found a new pharaonic dynasty. They have, which would be, apparently they just have to get illustrious and devoted servant, and they can basically be there. Kemet has remained divided for far too long. The gods demand divine order under the pharaoh, and I am their chosen champion. I will restore Kemet. My dynasty will reign like gods for eternity. This one, you can reunite Upper and Lower Kemet. So Upper Kemet would be down here, which I wonder if that gives you like a title. It gives you the seed for, or it gives you this Empire of Kemet. It also gives you a heroic legend seed. They have Kopish warriors, they have axemen. What other stuff you guys got? A couple different kinds of chariots. Interesting. Hycosis. Okay, okay. And then do they have unique backgrounds as well? It looks like this one looks different. That's cool. I really like that. So this one, I could definitely see somebody, oh, okay. The coat of arms, I mean, for some of these families, gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, really beautifully done. Everything pops too. I think that the border, like the things on the border, they just really pop. So you know, while we're here, since I'm sitting here, okay, this is different too. Oh wow, very lovely. This guy must be quite young because he's only 17. He's a desert warrior, robust. Pharaoh Apepi. I don't know how you say his name. I'm not trying to be silly. Interesting. Where's this guy? Oh, well, we'll ally. I don't need to, but you know, let's just. I kind of want to see what conquer province. Yeah, I kind of want to see if the on map little warrior guys look different. It looks like they're the same for now, which is again totally fine. I love the menus. Okay, this one's definitely a little different, or it's, no, maybe not. I don't play a lot down here, so I could be totally wrong on that regard, but that banner is too slay. Too sick, dude. Okay, so our full army, actually that's putting the hurt on them. Oh, also, if you saw in the intro, we do have the pyramids right here, a couple of them. So there are some of those on the map, and then we have actually quite a few. The Temple of Set Hadad. The prayer halls host sermons and allow for a place of silent contemplation. There are a couple of smaller shrines, and in the main hall, big painted statues of Set Hadad stand towering over the visitors. The walls of the temple are being decorated with new reliefs. Artisans and workers are recruited to work on the temple. And then there's different, like levels to it. Let's see if there's any other unique buildings and the basic ones. Just to check, just to see. Okay, so there's a camelry, sort of like a, you know, sort of like a, actually like a stable, you know, sort of like a stable, except you can build both. There's a trade port, of course. Potters and scribal schools, so you have people that you can assign to learn how to write, which I think we should do that in the capital. That would be smart. I'll just do that for fun. I'm going to actually check the rest of them. I know I got a little overzealous, got a little excited there. They have a tolling station as well to increase trade. There's actually a lot of options here. Oh, smelt works, okay. So like a blacksmith again. There's actually quite a few options here for increasing taxes. I could definitely see you playing, or somebody playing tall down in Egypt once you reunite it, and just making an ungodly amount of money. Open legacies. Okay. We have kin. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly the same. Nothing that's unique to this mod, which actually fits because you wouldn't want to change that too much. I don't know if achievements are actually available, because if that was true, that would be cool, because I know for the Fallen Eagle they are, and that is always interesting. Okay, so they're fighting. All right. And we can enforce demands. And now we've taken that. And the 15th dynasty grows. Honestly, it would not be very difficult to expand this pretty rapidly, because if I'm remembering correctly, Lower Kemet, or Upper Kemet rather, is just this, and that's that's like nothing. Like it would just be these little border territories. You could basically spend this character's early years just reuniting all of that and then creating a new pharaoh dynasty, which would be pretty cool, I think. Scrape the barrel. Yeah, so we got that. And then let's hop around again, because we do have Assyrians, which is very cool. So let's jump over to them. And it looks like, yeah, so this is in Acer, which is I believe their capital at the time. And we want to check out their stuff too. I love the look of his like Persian, Assyrian beard, I guess. And then you have this gorgeous, gorgeous coat of arms. Let's see what sort of decisions we've got. Declare universal kingship. Okay, that's a cool one. All of the petty kings of Akkad and Sumer now bow before me. Let all of the four corners of the world know that I, Ereshum, am without equal. So you would get you have to have the title of Sumer. Oh, so what do you get? You get the Empire of Akkad. Wow, that's pretty large, actually. It's pretty large. And I think one thing I'm actually quite enjoying about this region is that the Mediterranean doesn't feel small. I think that other maps have had a problem where if you want to play down here, like the Mediterranean and the Middle East, they always feel really tiny. They always make the map feel small, whereas this one, it actually feels pretty vast, at least to me. Like while looking at this, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I could check out and really explore. Like you have basically the entire Eastern Mediterranean at your fingertips. Like you could do a lot over here. So this is Persis. Okay, yeah, so that land. Let's see what sort of men-at-arms he's got. He's got some swordmen, got some light chariots. Anything unique to them? Okay, so no. What sort of personal deities? I saw that was an option. Can we select? Okay, I like when mods do this because a lot of people aren't probably terribly familiar with Assyrian religion, and it allows you, I know I'm not, it allows you to get to devote yourself to different gods, and then you can get, like a little bit more familiar. Oh, that's interesting. A small boost, we'll do that. I wonder if Zoroastrianism is around here. I'm just curious. The Babylonian faith is over here. Okay. Phoenician. It looks like this is actually the Alessian. I don't know how you say that. It looks like this is almost exclusively on that isle where Rhodes is. I kind of want to jump down to Babylonia just to see. It looks actually like it's sort of collapsed. If we look at it in this way, it looks like it's a recent collapsed maybe empire, if I had to guess, at maybe this time period. So maybe the Assyrians are poising themselves to take it over. That could be quite cool. Could be quite cool. But I just kind of wanted to jump in here today and show you guys this mod because I feel like a lot of people might not know that it's here, and it's awesome. Like it's here, it's ready for you to play. If you like the Fallen Eagle, it's not the same team or anything, but they kind of feel similar to me. And Fallen Eagle is quality. Like that's just the way it is. So if you like the quality of that mod, then I think you'll like this one. I can already tell at a glance that this is going to be something that, especially if you like historical CK3 mods, this is going to be right up your alley. There's a lot of options, a lot of things you can do as far as I've seen so far, and it only literally 2 days ago from me recording this, it became available. So there's a ton of options for you. But that is going to be it from me. Just wanted to, again, come in here, show you the mod really fast. I like to do these kind of overview videos sometimes where I'm not necessarily playing, but I'm sort of just letting you know that these mods exist. Clicking around, seeing some things. I don't believe anybody had any unique items. I didn't see any, but we can always double check, just at least in the ones that we clicked, just to see. No, I love the crown on these guys. I think playing over here would probably be really interesting to get a bunch of different perspectives. But, I'm going to leave that to you. So as always, I'm Soul. This has been the Bronze Age. I cannot believe that it's actually back. And I hope you play it, and I hope you let me know how you like it, and I will happily see you in the next one.